Alrighty, so I wanted to show y'all today what I learned with Procreate Animation Assist. And what I'm doing here is I've opened up my Procreate program and I'm going to hit that Animation Assist, toggle that little thing there, and I'm picking a red line. I'm going to use a thin brush to make a line, just a guide for where I want this little ball to bounce. And I just wanted to do the ball to make it a really simple animation. So what you want to do is you want to have that red line as your first frame, and then you want to add a frame, and you're just going to start following that line to create a bouncing ball. And I just picked a fairly simple brush here, and I'm going to start making bouncing balls. And for each phase you're going to need to add a frame. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a circle, adding a frame, making a circle, adding a frame, and kind of overlaying it on the last one. And one thing I've learned recently when I started learning this is that there is an onion skin setting on there. An onion skin is basically where you can see the bottom layers, so many layers of the bottom frame, so that you can kind of keep up with what you're doing. And so I'm just going to follow that line, and when the line starts to disappear into the onion skins, all I do is just grab a hold of it and move it over so that I can still see it and follow it in there. And now what I'm doing is creating a background layer, and this is important, and unfortunately I'm missing one of the videos here where I finished doing all of the balls, but I basically followed that entire line. So I'm gonna add a layer, and I'm gonna slide it all the way down to the bottom underneath the very first frame, the very first ball that I created. And I am going to select that bright green chroma key color, and that's going to be the background color. And you want to make sure, very important here, you click on that frame and you make it the background, and that way it is always in the frame, and so that enables you to be able to do the chroma key once you have it in your video software program. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as an animated GIF. And I'm just going to choose 6 frames per second. That just was what worked for me when I created it. So it's up to you how fast you want it to go, how smooth you want your animation to look. So I'm going to export it. You want to make sure that you do export it in that high quality. Don't use the web ready. It really takes away from your video quality. It'll be really pixelated and blurry and not so great. So the next thing I'm going to do, once this is exported, I'm going to open up an app that I got for 99 cents. It's called GIFvid, and I found it to be just the best one. It's really easy, not complicated at all to convert this to a video. And you do need to do this if you want to use it as a video. It's just not going to export in any other style. So you can set the loop amounts, and I wanted it to be about a minute long, so that's what I did. I just pushed that one to the right there until it was about a minute long, just a little over a minute. So to the left there is also the frames per second. You can change that up a bit if you don't like exactly the way it looks. If it's too fast, too slow, you can speed it up or slow it down with that left toggle there. And once you've got everything the way you want it, you will hit that right arrow up at the top of the screen there, and you will it'll start to convert your GIF to a video. And once that's done, you will hit that little share button down there on the left, and you will save the video. So once that is done, then you can go in and download all of your files. And what I've done here is I'm just importing the video files that I created, and I'm gonna import the screenshots, and you'll see that, but that's not super important to this. It's just a process that I did. So I'm going to import those, and I actually went in also and grabbed just a video clip from one of my old videos because I wanted something for the background of this bouncing ball. So you'll see that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab a quick video clip, and then I'm going to overlay my bouncing ball onto that clip. Okay, so I am using Filmora Wondershare for video editing. I don't know what software you use, but you know, that's just yours might be a little different. So the first thing I'm going to do is add the actual video clip, which will be the background for the bouncing ball. Next, when we go to add the bouncing ball clip, it's very important that you apply it to PIP. I don't know what the PIP is, I just know that I figured out that's how you overlay anything. So then we're going to hit that green screen, and you're going to make sure you click that make transparent, make background transparent, and then you are good to go. And you'll see here that this little ball is going to bounce right across my video there, and it worked out just great. I just love the look of this. I'm super excited about this, and I think I've said super excited just nauseating amount of times in the last few days since I discovered all of this things that I can do with this animation. But I really am excited about the things I can do. I always see other people's videos with these cute little animations and little exclamations as they're doing videos, and I thought one day I really want to do that with my videos. So I am getting there, and you gals and guys are welcome to watch my process and watch me grow with this and see what I can do with it in my channel. And I'm really super focused on this right now, but once I get a couple of things mastered with this, I'm probably going to do a sewing video, because I'm so excited to put all of these elements together. And I added a couple of sound effects, some cartoon boing in here, just to give it that extra oomph. And you can get those from the YouTube free audio library, copyright free audio library, and just make your videos more fun, more interesting. And for me, I can't tell you how excited I am to do this. And you'll see here in a minute that there's, you know, the end result that you can do with this. The iPad just offers just limitless possibilities with the Procreate. It's such a simple little program, but for somebody like me who had so much trouble with Photoshop, having this Procreate program is so awesome. It's $9.99. You pay that once. That's, you know, you've got it for life. You don't have to pay that every year or every month or anything. $9.99 for the Procreate program. Use it with your iPad Pro and your Apple Pencil, and just watch the possibilities open up for you. I know that it has for me, and I am really excited, and I hope that all of you are just as excited for me, because I love artsy fartsy stuff, and I say that all the time, but this has really just ignited my passion for drawing and doing all of these things again. And I always thought animation was fascinating, and so now to be able to start in it, and definitely I am in the beginning stages, so you get to watch me grow with this and see what I can do with it. It's been about 10 months since I've had the iPad and the Procreate program, and I have definitely seen so many improvements with what I can do with this, and I'm excited to see where it will take me from here. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little video, and I hope it was helpful, because I looked up quite a few, about a half a dozen videos before I found one that showed me how to do the chroma key. Be sure to check out my affiliate links below, where you can get yourself an iPad and an Apple Pencil and get started on doing some awesome things like I'm trying to get done here. So love y'all. Peace. Bye bye.